I'm going cross-eyed. Ooh. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I look like yuck, and I keep on going cross-eyed because I'm moving too much. So we're gonna vlog today because it's a good day. It's Friday. I'm feeling good. I'm having a good work day. It's just been a good week overall. I'm about to be off for a full week next week, so I think that's what's really like playing in the back of my head is like, I finally get a break. I'm so excited. So I'm about to cook myself some lunch because I'm starving, and I just found some stuff in my house that I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna make some shrimp and some mashed potatoes. I'm gonna see if I have some vegetables to cook that I can eat alongside that, but stick around, see what I come up with. I really don't know where this is going, but it's still gonna turn out good. It always does. Made this super quick, just some garlic sofrito shrimp and some mashed potatoes. I didn't have any vegetables, so this is all that's gonna have to do right now. Excuse my dirty countertop. Some oil splattered. My quick little 5-minute lunch. Yeah, so it's ugly as heck outside, y'all, and it's kind of blowing me, but it's all good. I'm headed now to go get a wax. Not looking forward to that, but I'm looking forward obviously to the results. Every time I get in, I'll be like, it's a great feeling afterwards, but during it I'll be back be sweating, whole little table be wet. It's terrible, but you know, beauty hurts. I've been getting waxes for like 10 years now, so I'm used to it, but it's still like it never gets easier. Y'all see this rain though? It's so ugly outside. I hope that it clears up, but I made it. I'm about to go inside now. Hey guys, I'm back. So what I'm doing is I'm about to do my makeup for tonight. Excuse my messy bed back there. That's terrible. Don't look at that. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do right now. I need to prime my face first. And I just like put all these new drawers, so bear with me as I find stuff because I literally just redid all of this, so it's still kind of all over the place for me right now. Maybe let me get everything together and then we'll come back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna use this primer to start. It is the Your Skin But Better Primer Oil-Free All-Day Primer. You guys see that? I don't know. Can you guys see that? So I'm gonna use that along with my regular Becca primer. Put a little bit of that because a little bit of Becca goes a long way, but the goal is just really to be poreless. Ooh, I'm throwing stuff, y'all. I'm throwing it. I'm gonna put the primer on. And then we're gonna go in with our Dewy and Smooth. Y'all know what this is. The Fit Me that you find in the drugstore, but honestly, like, it's become my favorite again, and I used to use it all the time, but like for some reason I fell off, and now I'm like, no, this was always really good. There was a reason why you were using this, so it's time to go back to it. So that is what I'm doing now. I went back to my old faithful, so I'm gonna take some of that, pour it on the back of my hand, and I use the Dewy just because I have drier skin, y'all. So if you have oily skin, the Dewy is not for you. But I have really dry skin, especially in the winter, so I have to use Dewy foundation, or else I'll be super matte. Like, it helps that my makeup stays all day. Like, I can wear makeup all day. However, it'll be so dry, my face will feel all tight and weird. So I like to do the dewy. Do this, put this everywhere, under my chin, down to my neck, because you don't want that line of demarcation, as usual. Nothing different than like what I regularly do with my makeup, but I know some people take different stuff from it every time, so I don't mind. If you guys hear all that noise in the background, it's the kids. They're playing. Me and my homegirl, we're going out to dinner. Kind of like a girls' night, so that should be fun. I'll record some of that so that you guys can see it in the vlog. But I really do want to take this time to get to know you guys a little bit better. See what you guys are doing for the holiday, especially given COVID right now is making things a little difficult, and seeing family and things like that. And I know it's like hard on the kids too this year, but we're gonna try to make it the best situation as possible. Hey, little children, can y'all close the door? Kind of loud. You guys are loud. I can hear you guys in my video. So I'm going to take my Ulta Beauty concealer. Again, this is just their brand concealer that I happen to like a lot. It's cheap. I don't have to spend an arm and a leg on it. It works. It works for me. Okay? Yeah, I'm looking a little... I might have lost my tan, because look at my neck. And the way
this is oxidizing. We're gonna have to see about this. Don't judge me yet, because you know you can only judge makeup by the final product. So don't y'all start talking about me, because that's not nice.
It's not nice. Okay. So let's see. Probably once I put this concealer on, it'll light me up a little bit, because Lord, I didn't know that I was losing my melanin like this. Oh, actually, it's kind of a shadow, y'all. The lighting on here. I'm looking at myself in the regular mirror, and I actually look fine, so never fear. I'm not out here looking like two-tone shawty. So I put it all over my eyes and bring it down, of course. So I was talking to my friend last night, whom I love. I love you. You know who you are. Not even gonna do the shout out because of what we were talking about. But I was giving her some relationship advice, and you guys let me know if you want to see some of that on this channel. She says I give really, really good advice. And I kind of think that I do too. Sometimes I don't take my advice the best. Like, the stuff that I give out, I need to practice a little bit more than I preach. But I also kind of, y'all, I'm nervous because some guys be watching my videos. So I can't be giving out the game. And then I be messed up out here. Like, nah. So I'm thinking about it, y'all. Like, I'm really seriously, like, thinking about making some, not how-tos, but almost kind of like dating in this modern world of social media and memes and all the type of crap that we deal with, honestly. So if you guys would like me to delve into that, or topics like how to be more of a feminine woman in this modern world, how to attract more of the masculine that you want instead of attracting these men who are actually living in their feminine nature, which is bringing out the worst in all of us. I'm not going to blame it solely on the men, because a lot of women are living in their masculine too, when we all need to get back to what made men and women get along in the past anyway. And we've gotten so far away from it that our relationships are off balance and they don't make any sense anymore. And we're wondering why we can't get along, or wondering why we can't find a man that'll be the one that we want to submit to, because we're bringing out the feminine nature in them, and vice versa. So if you guys want to see more about that, definitely let me know, because I'll do it. I will do it. Matter of fact, why not? Why not talk about it a little bit right now? Once I find a makeup brush that I'm looking for. Doop. Where are you? This is. Okay. So now I'm just contouring my face with powder. And that is from the... Excuse me, I never show you guys this. Aesthetica. As you can see which one I use. So let's talk a little bit about the feminine and masculine, because I know that for some people that's more of a new topic for you. But for instance, let's say, let's just start with what women, and I saw a post and it was so funny because it's stuff that I've actually talked about with some of my male friends, and and gone in depth with. And it's funny because men and women have completely different ideas of what is attractive within a woman, or what they're looking for. And when you really look at the majority of men and what they want in a wife and or significant other, is completely opposite of what the modern woman thinks that he wants. So a lot of times, like, women are fixated on becoming career driven. The board exec and having all this money and being accomplished, being super independent. She thinks that that is what will attract a man, when really that's kind of, it's not the opposite, because it's obviously it's not a con, but it's also not a pro necessarily in a man's eyes. Because for most men, if you've ever noticed, like, they'll take a broke woman and wife her up, and it won't matter, because men don't care about the amount of money that we have unless he's a bum and he's trying to use you. But a real man doesn't care about the amount of money in your bank account. I mean, he might care that you reciprocate every now and then, but really, like, a strong, high value man doesn't want you to do that either. So for instance, a lot of women make it their goal to, like, okay, I became this board exec, I'm this and I'm that, and they get so high up and it takes so many years, but by that time we neglect relationships, and then when we're older, that's when we start looking for the relationships, and by that time the guys that are in our dating range, or like our age group, are now dating the younger women, because what they view as high value woman is not necessarily that super bossy, independent woman. They like women who are, number one, one of the most important things is that you are physically attractive to the man. So most men are attracted to physically fit women. And I'm not saying that as like a diss to anybody who has, like, going through weight issues or things like that. But I'm saying, just from a biological standpoint, that is something that men think about, or some of them even unconsciously think about, which is very interesting within itself. But it may not be something that they say outright, but it is something that they look for, because naturally in the world, men are going to look for the woman that looks like she can bear the most children, even if it's in the back of their mind. If that may not even be in the forefront, but they like to look for a healthy woman, and that happens like subconsciously in their brains, which is funny. But just like we kind of think of things subconsciously. Yeah, I'm kind of rambling right now, but I want to make this point. I'm sorry, I'm hungry, and when I'm hungry, my brain kind of just says, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Lo?" I don't know. At this point, I don't even know. But, so yeah, like I said, they don't value the big point of, oh, the woman has so much money. They don't really care about that. They care that you're physically fit. They care that you are sweet and caring. They care that you can be submissive and that they can lead. So if you come off super, super strong or loud or anything like that, like there's even a point where men are attracted to a feminine tone in your voice. If you guys didn't know, like say you're having an argument with your man, the way to always win an argument by using your femininity is by lowering your voice, lowering that octave, making it sweet again, no matter what you're saying, even if you're disappointed in whatever they're doing. You lower your voice, put the little feminine tone on it. And that'll freak them out even more than you raising your voice. If you come at them calm and collect, not raising your voice, not screaming, not changing anything that you would normally do. So if he comes home every day, and you know that he gives you a kiss on the cheek, and you reciprocate that, you guys hug each other, do that. Even if it's something that he did that really like pissed you off. Because men respond more to the action of things and seeing your attitude than the actual dramatics, because that is feminine nature, to be dramatic, to have more of more of the emotional side of things. And nothing is wrong with that. I'm not telling you to not have emotions, but at some point you may need to have a friend that you can call, that you can vent to before he gets home, so that you can handle the situation and you actually get the results that you want. All right, I'm back. The kids were trying to show me something. But yeah, so the way that you get what you want is not changing it. So when he comes home, he did something you didn't like, you act sweetly to him. You give him that hug. Now, you don't have to necessarily be so like, oh, baby, this, that. No, he still needs to know that you're upset about something. But there's a way of doing it by showing, hey, still sweet, still low tone voice, because they will tune you out in a heartbeat as soon as you start to turn up and that's all they hear. Like, I swear, my dad used to be like, the Charlie Brown voice is happening. If we start to turn up, he is going to shut down. And so learning that, you just know how to bring it to a calm level, but let him know that you're serious, and let him know that you have a specific boundary, but don't change it. Still make his food, make his plate. He might think that you poisoned it, but he probably thought that you poisoned it. But because you're being so sweet, but hey, what's a little fear? What's a little fear? That doesn't hurt anything, right? Nah. So it's important that you do that. You keep your feminine frame at all times. This is my Mario Badescu rose water spray. You make sure that you keep that feminine frame at all times. Because that is literally our power, ladies. Like, the fighting, the hitting men, absolutely unacceptable. That's a super no. You do not want to do that, because that is complete masculine energy, and you are asking for somebody to react to you in a masculine manner. And that is not what you want. You do not want a man to feel like he needs to protect himself or defend himself around you. So that's an absolute no. Just dry this off so we can put a little blush and a little highlight on it. This lighting is terrible, y'all. I need to get better lighting. I think it's because it's shining down. I don't know. But you can see, like, I don't know. This just looks crazy on camera. But please know that, like, I don't go out looking bad. Like, nah. So, yeah. So, we were at the point where we're talking about submissive behavior. I don't know. I want to do a full video on that for you guys. So, let's table this talk so I can actually have some real bullet points for you, because I want you guys to really take that in. This is how we're going to change the dynamic of relationships and get what we want, because the way that it's going right now, like, we're all going to end up single and unhappy by the stupid crap that's going on. And it's not like we all don't really want the same thing. That's the funny part. It's like we're just so wrapped up in this new age dating that, and all of us are, and everybody's just really not trying to get hurt, which is you can't fall in love without being vulnerable. So if we don't change that, we're all doomed. Relationships are doomed. I just kind of know what attracts the opposite sex. I don't know if I said this before in another video, but I've been married before, which is another story for another day, which I won't even really, like, there's nothing to, like, go into. Like, I'm not bashing anybody. I'm not anything. Like, it just did not work. But it helps me now because I know what to do in my next relationship. I know what I will not do, you know? So, you live and you learn. But one of the biggest things I'll say is learning how to be vulnerable takes guts. And it's actually, you're the bigger person. You're the stronger person if you're the most vulnerable. Don't let anybody tell you the opposite. Do not let anybody tell you the opposite. Because that takes courage. To put your heart on the line and possibly get hurt, but you still do it just off the sake of wanting to get true love. So I respect anybody that does that. So y'all know what I'm finna do. I'm finna put on some lashes. So hold please. Oh, and by the way, I am going to be trying some boob tapes today. So we're gonna see how that goes. I washed and did my hair too, so hopefully these curls turn out well. You guys will see that. So excuse the screaming in the back. I apologize. All right, y'all. So I had to start rushing, so I apologize. But this is the final look. I don't know if you guys can see. That's what I was saying. Like, the makeup in different lighting, it just does something different. So I curled my hair the other day. So it's real curly. That's what I did to it. I'm wearing this little dress. My platform boots. I'm about to put some jewelry on, but I just need to button up these. So, all right, girl, cute girl.